Brandon Aceu Wynn, born on April 7, 1995, in Indiana, United States, is a renowned American Twitch streamer, content creator, and retired professional esports player best known for his exceptional mechanical skill and pioneering movement techniques in Apex Legends. Growing up, Wynn immersed himself in console shooters like Halo and Call of Duty before transitioning to PC gaming during high school with League of Legends, where he dreamed of going pro. His signature fluid, acrobatic movement style drew inspiration from basketball star Kyrie Irving's agility. After struggling in League, he pivoted to Counter-Strike Global Offensive in 2014, adopting the tag Ace, initially before rebranding to Aceu for better marketability. He rapidly progressed, joining semi-pro teams after just 200 hours of play, influenced by watching his stepfather play Counter-Strike 1.6. Which mouse does Aceu use? Aceu currently uses the Final Mouse Ultralight X Medium Aceu Edition as his primary gaming mouse. This specialized mouse is a collaboration between Aceu and Final Mouse, designed to meet the demands of professional-level gameplay with an emphasis on lightweight construction, responsiveness, and customization. The Final Mouse ULX Pro Series Aceu is part of Finalmouse Ultralight X lineup, which is renowned for pushing the boundaries of wireless gaming mouse technology. Released as a limited edition model, it features a honeycomb shell design made from advanced composite materials, resulting in an ultra-lightweight build that enhances maneuverability without sacrificing durability. Available in multiple sizes: small, cheetah, medium, lion, and large tiger, the mouse caters to different grip styles and hand sizes, with weights ranging from approximately 29 grams for the smallest variant to 35 grams for the largest. Aceu mouse settings. Aceu's mouse settings in Apex Legends emphasize a high DPI, low in-game sensitivity configuration that prioritizes precision, fluidity, and reduced input latency, common among top-tier players who favor fingertip or claw grip styles for rapid flicks and tracking. His setup revolves around a DPI of 1600, paired with an in-game mouse sensitivity of 0.9, resulting in an effective DPI, eDPI, of 1440. This eDPI strikes a balance between control for long-range engagements and the speed necessary for close-quarters battles in Apex's fast-paced environments, allowing him to execute 180-degree turns with moderate mousepad sweeps while maintaining pixel-perfect accuracy. His polling rate is capped at 1000 Hz, a practical sweet spot that avoids unnecessary CPU overhead from ultra-high rates like 4000 Hz or 8000 Hz, which offer diminishing returns in Apex's engine unless paired with top-tier hardware. Mouse acceleration is completely disabled, ensuring consistent 1:1 input translation from hand movement to on-screen response, which is crucial for muscle memory development in a game where split-second predictions define fights. For aiming down sights, Aceu uses a multiplier of 1.0 with peroptic ADS sensitivity turned off, meaning his hipfire sensitivity directly carries over to all scopes without alteration. This raw approach eliminates the need to subconsciously adjust for variable zoom levels, whether sniping with a 10x optic or hipfiring with a 1x holographic. The feel remains identical, fostering seamless transitions in dynamic Apex scenarios like third-partying or rotating through high ground. This uniform scaling is particularly effective on his Artisan Hey8 Aceu soft mousepad, which provides controlled stops for micro-adjustments and consistent glide for sweeps. Raw input buffer is implicitly enabled via these settings, bypassing Windows processing for direct hardware-to-game data flow. Aceu video settings. Aceu's core display settings form the foundation of his visual setup, ensuring seamless integration with his esports-grade monitor. He runs the game in full-screen mode at a native resolution of 1920 by 1080, with a 16:9 aspect ratio, perfectly matched to his Bank Zowie XL 2566X plus 24.1-inch TN panel monitor, which boasts an ultra-high 400 Hz refresh rate and DIAC2 motion blur reduction technology. This 1080p resolution delivers optimal pixel density for sharp details on a compact screen size, avoiding the scaling artifacts or performance hits associated with higher resolutions like 1440p in high refresh rate competitive play. Brightness is set to 65%, striking a balance that enhances shadow visibility without washing out colors in darker map areas like Storm Point or E-District. His field of view is dialed to 110, a high but manageable value that expands peripheral awareness for peeking corners and monitoring flanks, while FOV ability scaling is disabled to prevent distortion on legend abilities like Octane's Jump Pad or Horizon's Gravity Lift. Sprint View Shake remains at normal, providing subtle motion feedback without excessive camera bob that could disorient during slides or wall runs. Delving into the advanced video settings, Aceu employs a low to minimal preset across most graphical options to eliminate distractions and maximize FPS consistency, which is crucial for syncing with his 400 Hz monitor. VSync is disabled to avoid input lag from frame buffering, And NVIDIA Reflex is also turned off, favoring raw system latency over the tool's potential overhead in his finely tuned rig. Anti-aliasing is set to none, eschewing edge smoothing techniques like TSAA or MSAA that introduce motion blur and reduce clarity during rapid 180-degree flicks, essential for his aggressive playstyle. Texture streaming budget is maxed at insane, requiring 8 GB VRAM, courtesy of his NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 Ti's 24 GB of GDDR6X memory, ensuring ultra-detailed surfaces on weapons, armor, and environments for superior enemy outline recognition at range. Texture filtering uses bilinear, the fastest and sharpest option that minimizes MIP mapping blur without taxing the GPU. Ambient occlusion quality is disabled to prevent unnecessary darkening in crevices where enemies might hide, while sun shadow coverage and detail are both low. Spot shadow detail is fully disabled, volumetric lighting is off, and dynamic spot shadows are disabled. These collectively strip away foliage sway, long shadows, and god rays that obscure sightlines in open areas like World's Edge or Olympus. Aceu monitor settings. In terms of specific monitor settings, Aceu configures his Zowie XL2566X+4 optimal clarity and color balance without sacrificing performance. He sets DiAC2 to premium, which is Bank's dynamic accuracy technology that reduces motion blur while maintaining image quality during rapid movements. The black equalizer is adjusted to 11, helping to brighten dark areas in the game without overexposing brighter sections, thus improving visibility in shadowed environments common in Apex Legends maps. Color vibrance is set to 10, providing a subtle boost to color saturation for better enemy distinction. Low blue light is at 5 to reduce eye strain during long streaming sessions. The picture mode is standard, brightness is 25, contrast is 60, sharpness is 6, gamma is gamma 2, color temperature is normal, and AMA is premium. These settings create a balanced visual profile that emphasizes sharpness and contrast, aiding in spotting opponents at various distances. Additionally, older sources from around 2023 report similar values, such as brightness 25 and contrast 60, indicating consistency in his preferences over time. Complementing the monitor hardware settings, Aceu enhances his in-game visuals through graphics card adjustments and potentially third-party software. On his NVIDIA graphics card, he sets digital vibrance to 65%, which increases color intensity across the display, making the game's environment more vivid and helping with target acquisition. This is especially useful in Apex Legends, where distinguishing legends and abilities relies on color cues. Aceu keybind settings. Aceu's keybinds are meticulously crafted for seamless movement tech like scroll jumps, crouch spamming, and rapid weapon swaps, allowing him to execute advanced maneuvers without sacrificing aim stability. He binds jump primarily to mouse wheel down for effortless super jumps and bunny hops, supplemented by spacebar as a secondary option in some configs. Crouch is set to left control for hold crouching during slides and peaks, with C as the toggle for sustained positioning. Sprint is on left shift with auto sprint disabled to maintain full control over acceleration. Tactical ability sits comfortably on Q for instant activation, while ultimate ability is dual bound to Y and Z for flexibility during chaotic fights. Interact/pickup defaults to E, alternate interact to X, crucial for quick loot prioritization, inventory to tab, map to M, toggle fire mode to B, and melee to mouse wheel button, side button. Weapon management is intuitive 1 and 2 for primary secondary equip, 3 for holstering, G for grenades, mouse wheel for cycling, R for reload, and dedicated number keys, 5 to 9. 4 health items like syringe, 5, med kit, 6, shield cell, 7, shield battery, 8, and Phoenix kit, 9. Additional binds include left alt for survival items and 0 or inspect weapon in variations. Aim down sight is hold down to right click, avoiding toggles for fluid engagements, and ping to middle mouse. This layout minimizes finger travel on his wooting 60He Plus keyboard, enabling rapid inputs during 1v1s or third parties. Aceu gears. His gear setup is meticulously curated for precision, responsiveness, and comfort during marathon streaming sessions, featuring high-end components that support his aggressive playstyle centered around legends like Octane and Horizon. Aceu maintains separate gaming and streaming PCs to ensure buttery smooth gameplay without encoding bottlenecks, with his primary gaming rig powered by an Intel Core i9-14900K processor paired with an MSI RTX 4090 Gaming Trio GPU for ultra-high frame rates at 1440p or 1080p resolutions. The case is a clean NZXT H510 flow, emphasizing airflow and minimalism. His streaming PC, handling OBS duties, runs an Intel Core i9-12900K CPU, NVIDIA RTX 3090Ti GPU, 32GB G.Skill Trident Z RGB DDR4-3200CL16 RAM, and an Asus ROG Strix Z390E motherboard, all housed in another NZXT H510 flow chassis. Aceu's display setup revolves around the Bank Zowie XL2566X Plus, a 24.1-inch 1080p TN panel boasting an incredible 400Hz refresh rate, Diac 2 premium motion blur reduction, and customizable settings like black equalizer at 11, color vibrance at 10, and gamma 2 for optimal visibility in Apex's chaotic firefights. At the heart of his setup is the Finalmouse Ultralight X Medium, a featherweight 36-47G wireless mouse with final sensor optics, up to 8,000 Hz polling rate, and optical switches for instantaneous clicks.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.